Hi and welcome to the CenturyLink How-To series. Based on your feedback and suggestions, we're providing you with some tips to help you get the most from your CenturyLink products and services. The topic of this video is basic PC skills. If you're new to using a PC or just have some questions on how things work, this video can help you understand some basic terms and functions. The Start menu gives you a quick way to perform many common tasks, like launching your programs or opening your control panel. It appears when you click on the Start button, which is usually located at the lower left corner of your screen. The Start menu gives you easy access to programs, files or documents, your control panel, and a search function. Just click on an item to open or launch it. In Windows Vista, the word Start has been replaced by a blue Windows orb logo. You don't have to use the Start menu to launch programs or open files. You can navigate to them using Windows Explorer. However, the Start menu consolidates things we commonly use into one easy-to-find place, even for experienced users. A PC is a microcomputer with its own processor and hard drive. Although technically this refers to most computers, including Macs, the term PC usually means Windows-based computers, not Macs. The operating system, or OS, is software that runs the programs and the hardware in your computer. The hardware and software must be controlled by an operating system. Typical operating systems include Windows Vista, Windows XP, and Mac OS. A mouse is a pointing device that works by mimicking your movements and actions. If I move the mouse to the left, so does the cursor on the screen. If I move to the right, so does the cursor. A mouse can have one or more buttons on it. You can use the buttons to select or open things. To use the mouse, you usually click the button on the left. A single click selects an item on your desktop. 2 quick consecutive clicks will open the item. You can also right-click to see a hidden menu related to the objects you're clicking. What you see in this menu depends on what program you are using. For example, in Microsoft Word, you can see things like cut, copy, and paste, change the font, and insert bullets. Try right-clicking on the desktop or in different programs and objects to see what kind of options you have. Software is the information or the data to run a computer or a program. Examples of software include games, the operating system, or programs on CDs or discs that come in those cardboard boxes or paper sleeves. Software tells the hardware what to do. Hardware is any component of the computer you can touch, like your monitor, printer, console, speakers, or modem. Copy and paste is a way of reproducing text or data from a source and moving it to a destination. The data remains in the source as well as the new location. Cut and paste is a little different. By cutting, the original source text or data is deleted from the original and then added to the destination. There's 3 different ways you can copy. Using the mouse, click and drag to highlight the text you want to copy. On the keyboard, press the Control key and the C key at the same time. Or you can right-click the highlighted text and select Copy. Or finally, you can go to the Edit menu and select Copy. There are also 3 ways to cut. Highlight the text you want to cut, press the Control key and the X key at the same time, or you can right-click the highlighted text and select Cut, or you can go to the Edit menu and select Cut. And there are 3 ways to paste. Using the mouse, position and click the cursor at the location you want to place the data. Press the Control key and the V key at the same time, or you can go to the Edit menu and select Paste, or you can right-click at the destination and select Paste. The desktop is the screen background with icons and windows that interact with your computer. Icons are the pictures you click to open a file, a folder, or a software program. A window is a separate viewing area on a computer screen. A program like Word opens in its own window. Internet browsers and folders also open in their own windows. You can have several windows open at the same time. Sometimes, when you have several windows open, you will want to switch between them. Maximizing, minimizing, or closing these windows can help keep you organized. Maximizing a window is making a window full screen. Click the middle button at the top right of a window to maximize it. You'll see the icon change a little. To return the window to a smaller size, just click the Maximize button again. Minimizing a window makes the current window disappear by reducing it down to a taskbar button. The Minimize button is the left button at the top right of your window. As I click it, the window disappears but is still visible in the taskbar at the bottom of the screen. To reopen the window, click it in the taskbar. Clicking any of the minimized windows in the taskbar opens them and brings them to the front of your desktop. Closing a window is the act of completely closing a window. To close a window, click on the X in the top right of your screen. It disappears from both the desktop and the taskbar. To reopen a window, you will need to relaunch the application or re-click the appropriate icon or link. Scroll bars and menu bars are both parts of a window that perform different tasks. Scroll bars help you see information that may be off screen. Menu bars show different functions you can perform in that window. The scroll bar appears on the side or bottom of a window and controls which part of a list, document, or web page is currently in the window's frame. The scroll bar makes it easy to move to any part of a file. The menu bar is a horizontal strip at the top of the window that contains the menus for that window. From the menu bar, you can get to options like File, Edit, View, and Help. A modem is a piece of equipment connected to a computer for sending and receiving digital information by telephone line or other connection. You need a modem to connect to the internet and to send email. A browser, short for web browser, is a software application used to locate and display web pages. The most popular browser is Microsoft Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer is a graphical browser, which means that it can display graphics as well as text. Most modern browsers can present multimedia information like sound and video. A browser is a software application you use to access the internet. The easiest way to open a web browser is to double-click the icon located on your desktop. You can also use the Start menu to launch a browser. Once the browser is open, use the address bar to go to different websites. Just type in the URL or web address and hit enter. Now you can use the scroll bar to move around on the page and click different links to find the information you're looking for. Every computer connected to the internet is assigned a unique number known as an IP address. These numbers are usually assigned in country-based blocks, so an IP address can often be used to identify the country from which a computer is connecting to the internet. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. It is the global address of documents and other resources on the World Wide Web. Sometimes we all have trouble accessing the internet. There are a couple of things you can try that might save you a call to customer service. A lot of times you just need to renew your computer's IP address.
To renew your IP address, click the Start menu, select Run, type CMD in the text box and click OK. A command prompt window appears on the screen. At the flashing prompt, type ipconfig /release and press enter. It's important that you leave a space between the config and the / for this command to work. Now type ipconfig /renew and hit enter to get the new IP address. Again, you have to leave a space between the config and the / for this command to work. It may take several seconds for the IP address to renew. Once it does, you can close the text box window by hitting the X in the upper right corner and try accessing the internet again.
If you're still having trouble, you might try checking all of your connections and restarting your computer. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your business and hope you enjoy your CenturyLink products and services. If you have any questions or would like additional information, please call or go to CenturyLink.com.